It really surprised me this week. This was something epic. So how did I lose 5 pounds in 1 week? Okay, I know I've lost weight in a short time before, but that was a couple of years ago. So now we're in a different situation, a different type of body here. We're dealing with being in our 50s, and so it's not so easy to get 5 or 10 pounds off in a short period of time. But this past week, I kind of impressed myself. Once you start focusing and looking at what's in your refrigerator, learning some meal plans and certain meals that actually fit you, then you're golden. The other thing is, I would not give up the intermittent fasting. I still have an intermittent fasting schedule from 22 to 23 hours a day. So I am eating OMAD basically, and I usually eat every day at the same time. But this past week, I found the one thing that is really helping me get through my extended fasting. Before, I used to do 48-hour fasts a couple times a week. This is when I was very extreme, and I want to be healthy and I want to slow down in how much I'm really fasting. So that is why I had to look at the food I'm eating, change my diet to mainly whole food, plant-based, and really take ownership in my health first, and then the weight starts to fall off. And not only with the diet, we know the sleeping, the exercising, all that needs to come back into play because we've been off of our game for over a year now. I know you know what I'm talking about, right? And the one other thing that I was missing through that time of lockdowns and isolation, you kind of felt kind of on your own island, right? A lovely person, one of the viewers, had emailed me. She was trying to get on my schedule, my coaching sessions. I do accountability coaching, but I hadn't been doing it lately this much. And seriously, accountability is about going both ways. So we need a partner. We need someone that we can have a buddy system with, someone that we can get together and say, hey, let's do a 36-hour fast together or 48-hour fast and see where that takes us. To get things started, get the engines going again so we can start burning the fat, right? That's really the name of the game, right? Burning the fat. With accountability person, especially if you don't have someone in the house that's going to partner up with you and eat your diet, stay on a similar schedule as you are in intermittent fasting, it's very helpful so that you can lose weight together and get healthy together, right? Newsflash, I don't have that in my house much. My husband, and that's so funny I say my husband, eats out half the time, and he doesn't always like to eat what I eat. He's still a meat eater, and that's okay. It's so tough when you have my mom, and then she has her own way of eating, and then I have a caregiver here a few hours a day, and so she's cooking too, so there's constantly smells of food throughout the day, and it's very tough to do extended fasting when you have that going on. You could be okay for 1 minute, and then, the next hour you start smelling food, and then you're like, that is not gonna work for me. And then you end up binging on a snack, right? Because it's awaken your senses, and your senses is smell, and then it goes into your taste buds, and then you're like, I gotta have something right now, right? If you don't have someone in your home, I think you really need to have a friend, someone you can call, get on a Zoom call or whatever. In moments of weakness, you can just text each other or whatever way of communicating, and to keep you guys motivated. You know what I mean? Because yes, I hope that I motivate you and give you a little bit of inspiration, but I'm a video, right? And that doesn't help you throughout the day if you need someone in live time to talk to. You can always call me up if you want to do some coaching sessions, which is on my website at regedited.com. I only have certain times of the week that I can do coaching because I have a full-time job, right? And I have my mom, but I certainly be glad to help out. If you have someone and someone who wants to jump on board, that you do some kind of ease into a schedule that you guys can do together and agree upon, then you hold each other accountable, and you'll be more successful, I think, if you have someone to be accountable to. You don't want to let your friend down. You don't want to let a buddy down or whoever that is. I think it'll help you. So try that out. So I lost 5 pounds in this week, and I had a lovely viewer that she and I did a 36-hour fast together, and then we ate, and then we had another 36 hours together, which is kind of cool. And I didn't think I was gonna be able to do it, but you know, I have to be right with you if you want to do it with me. So she's very excited that the weight is coming off, and I can't wait to hear how she does in the next coming weeks and months. This is just to help you jumpstart doing a 36 or 48-hour fast and then go into your regular intermittent fasting schedule and eat the foods that are good for you. What I will say about what I was eating on my OMAD is I put in a lot more fat. So I've been eating avocados on the days that I eat more than I thought I should, right? And I thought that would affect me, but you know what? It's helping me. Everybody's body is different in how they react to the foods, and this is still whole foods, plant-based. So I've been putting the avocados in my soup. I've been putting the avocados on my big salads. So greens are great, but it's not satiating. And so the fats are really gonna help you stretch out your fasting a lot longer. Just a little tidbit and, you know, give you something to search for, the perfect bite and balance. And don't forget that caregiving begins with you. We'll talk to you soon. Bye, guys.